So on these really hot days, is your air conditioning doing everything you need it to do to keep you nice and comfortable at home? Well, maybe it's time for an upgrade. So stay tuned because our guest today is going to tell us all about some incentives for you to upgrade your equipment so you can stay cool. Stay tuned. Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Scan FYI. Hey, Mary Beth, how are you today?
Good morning, Andrea. How are you today?
I'm good. Doing my best to stay cool, I guess, like everybody else, right?
So I'd like to say good morning to Susan Ellman, who's here with us from New Jersey Natural Gas. How are you, Susan?
I'm good. Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Susan. Thanks for being our guest today.
Yes. So Susan has lots to tell us about what's going on at New Jersey Natural Gas. So tell us first what you do for the company, Susan.
I'm the marketing manager for the Save Green project. The Save Green project is part of New Jersey Natural Gas. We obviously we're in New Jersey Natural Gas, but it's a name that we have given our department since 2009. We started in 2009, and the Save Green project encompasses all of the energy saving programs at New Jersey Natural Gas. As I said, we started in 2009, and we have been providing our customers enhanced rebates and incentives so that our customers can upgrade their equipment to energy efficient equipment. And we provide the rebates and incentives to help make that more affordable.
So Save Green is about, green as in dollars, everybody out there. So a toast to saving money because everybody wants to do that, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. And we also want to give always a shout out to New Jersey Natural Gas because, wow, Mary Beth, they've been a sponsor of SCAN from the very beginning, like 33 years ago. So,
oh, really? I didn't know that.
Thank you, New Jersey Natural Gas. A toast to you.
Thank you. Thank you. You're very welcome.
All right. So why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the new programs at New Jersey Natural Gas? Because if somebody's equipment is a little bit on the dated side and it's not really doing its job, and you'll really start noticing it on these hot days. Yeah. So what's happening, Susan, for people to know about?
Well, we just started a new program on July 1st. So we've been very, very busy getting all the details of that up and going, and all the marketing material up and going. What's really different about this program as opposed to the programs that we began in 2009 is that all the utilities in New Jersey have gotten together to provide these programs and to provide certain what we call core programs that are the same for all our customers. So for instance, New Jersey Natural Gas in our territory, the majority of overlap is with JCP&L for electric. So our customers have New Jersey Natural Gas for their gas equipment,
right,
and JCP&L for their electric equipment. So again, all 7 utilities in New Jersey had to get together on this program to provide similar programs or the same programs for our customers. So we've been working very hard to coordinate that with the other utilities, and that is unusual for this program. The other thing that's really unusual is that in the past, New Jersey Clean Energy administered many of these programs. And our programs complemented that. However, for this program, the utilities are administering many of the programs. So that will help our customers because everything will be consolidated in one bucket, for instance. Rebates and incentives won't be coming from 2 places. They'll be coming from their utility. So we're really excited about that.
Now, the whole point of this program and the consolidation is for people to be able to upgrade their equipment?
Yep. There, we offer a lot of rebates and incentives, very rich rebates and incentives when people want to upgrade their equipment. So for instance, this year or for this program, we're helping to make energy efficient upgrades even more affordable to our customers. As I said, the program also, also reflects a switch in administration from New Jersey's clean energy program to the utilities. And what's nice is there is a very collaborative effort between the overlapping electric utilities. As I said, primarily JCP&L and a little bit overlapping with Atlantic City Electric. So part of the new programs and highlights, as I said, we are now the single source of rebates for our customers, both residential and commercial. We do have programs for our commercial customers. We also now have rebates for washers and dryers, which is something that New Jersey Natural Gas never had. We have a free, we're calling it a quick home energy checkup. And essentially that is an assessment, and as you know, important is the word free, an assessment of our customers' homes. So for instance, if you want to see how you're doing, if you want to know how your equipment is holding up, how old your equipment is, areas where you may save energy and money, you can call us and we will send out one of our New Jersey Natural Gas's auditors to do a walkthrough of your home and give you an idea of where you can save energy and money. The auditors, as I said, work for New Jersey Natural Gas, so we don't sell equipment. The only thing we do sell is gas, and obviously our customers are already getting it. So there's no obligation to this audit. We just let you know where you can save energy and money, and we can provide a whole list of contractors if you want to move forward.
And what is the number that folks need to call to get their audit? Because we'll put that number right up on the screen for everybody.
Oh, okay. It is 877-455-NJNJ.
Okay, so the number on the screen is what you need to do if you're interested in reaching out and getting an energy audit. Okay, good. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And somebody will get back to you and schedule the audit. Generally, you'll receive a call within 24 hours. Some of the other things that we have available that we didn't have before as well, and I said the quick home energy audit, the rebates on washers and dryers, which is really exciting. They have enhanced incentives, more enhanced incentives for our income qualified customers. So income qualified customers can get an additional $200 per piece of equipment, an additional $200 rebate on their equipment. And we also have extended financing terms, and I can get into that because we do have for qualified customers, we do have 0% financing. It goes right on their utility bill, right on their New Jersey Natural bill, and it can be anywhere from 5 to 10 years. So that's really, really nice. We do have programs now also for multifamily homes, and in the residential sector. What's nice about that is there are certain things that are going to be available for renters. In the past, the programs were really for homeowners, but now for multifamily, there are certain programs, for instance, the quick home energy checkup for renters, and we can provide them energy saving tips as well as an energy efficiency kit that provides some immediate savings for them. We will have a no cost weatherization program for income qualified customers. Again, the operative word is no cost, where we will go in, and that's going to be launched later this year, where we will provide up to $6,000 of insulation and seal up for that customer. And we have a new energy management program for our commercial customers.
Susan, how do they go about getting qualified for some of those programs for the income qualified?
Well, the income qualified, you can go to our website, and there's a few different ways to qualify for the income eligible. One is if they are currently living in a approved census tract. And we have examples on our website and instructions on our website where somebody can plug in their address and see if they are in a low or moderate income census tract. If they are, they simply have to self-certify that they're in that address. And obviously we'll know that, but they don't have to provide any additional information. Some customers might be receiving energy assistance. They might be receiving Page or LIHEAP.
Right.
There's a variety of programs, energy assistance programs. If that customer has received energy benefits in the past year, all they would need to do is, if we can't look them up in our system, then they would just need to provide their letter, the information that they received, letting them know that they qualified for these benefits. Once again, that's all they need to provide. They don't need to provide any income information. If neither of those options are available, then we do require income information. We would require income information for everybody living in the house over 18 and who's providing income into that household. And we also have that information on our website, which is savegreenproject.com, and it'll give the customer the information on how many people in the household and the income. The caveat is that to qualify for our loan, our on-bill repayment loan, we don't check income. We don't check a income to debt ratio or an income credit score. The only thing we look at is if that customer has paid their utility bill on time for the previous 12 months and have had no bankruptcies in 7 years. So we do have a lot of customers that qualify for our loan, our on-bill, that might not qualify for another loan because it's looking at credit history.
Good.
Right, very good. So there's lots of opportunity for everyone out there, I guess at all different income levels, to take advantage of New Jersey Natural Gas, these rebates and incentives, so you can stay cool in the summer, warm in the winter, make sure your equipment is upgraded and your house is comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Definitely out there.
We do have two different programs. One is a whole house program, and that looks at and upgrades all the equipment in the customer's home, as well as the insulation and seal up. Very important. You can have the most energy efficient equipment out there, but if everything is going up and out through the attic, it really doesn't save you as much money, right. And it requires your equipment, even if it's new equipment, to operate harder. We also have a program where if customers are not ready to do the whole house, they can replace single pieces of equipment, either one at a time or two at a time. So for instance, let's say a customer's water heater breaks and they need that replaced immediately. They can come in, they can also qualify for the program, the on-bill repayment program, and they can get up to $200 per piece of equipment, and they can borrow, depending on the efficiency of the water heater, they can borrow up to $3,500 at 0% on their bill.
Very good.
So again, they can do one or two pieces of equipment. They can borrow up to $15,000 total. There are caps on each piece of equipment, but let's say again, somebody's water heater breaks. They can borrow and get that piece of equipment upgraded and installed, and maybe in the wintertime when their furnace breaks, heaven forbid, or they just realize that they need upgraded equipment, they can come back, they can upgrade that piece of equipment at that time, and they can borrow more to pay for that. So that's really good for those customers who don't want to or can't replace each piece of equipment at the same time.
Now, we have the toll-free number that we're displaying for people to call, but if they want any additional information, can they just go ahead and look on your website and get perhaps what they need to know?
They can look on the website, which is savegreenproject.com. That's our website. So they can come straight to our department and see everything that's available. But I would encourage people to call.
Okay, good.
Energy consultants who answer the phone all day, return phone calls, and help walk a customer through which program is might be better for them.
All right, very good.
Can answer more specific questions at that time. Many times customers want to start with the QHAC, which again is a high-level overview. One of our auditors will come in. We also have a QHAC Plus, which does cost $49. However, it is a more in-depth audit, can take up to anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, depending on how large the house is. And at that point, they check everything. They do a walk around on the outside. They look at the equipment. They examine each piece of equipment in the house. They even look at appliances. They'll go up in the attic and see the insulation levels and see how much a customer may or may not need. They do a blower door test, which is pretty interesting. They put a blower.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They put it in the door and they turn it on, and they're able to actually see how much air is escaping through the roof. They have infrared cameras, so they can see, especially obviously in the colder weather, they can hold it up and see and show customers where air is leaking. And they are then provided after this audit with a very full report on recommendations. Again, we don't do any of the work, so we can supply the customers with a list of qualified contractors. We encourage customers to get 3 bids so that, anytime you want to get more than 1 bid. We also have a contractor portal where if the customer wants to, we can post their audit online, and up to 3 contractors will bid on that job and contact the customer.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah. And give them the bids. We also have a marketplace where we do provide thermostats and some other equipment at a very low flow shower heads, things like that, at a very discounted price. The thermostats, the smart thermostats, many times with our rebate can be free. So if customers go to the Save Green microsite, again, savegreenproject.com, they can click on our marketplace and look at the thermostats. And like I said, many of them are free.
Okay, excellent.
If a customer wants to do the QHAC Plus, that $49 audit, and they do get a thermostat online, we will install that for free when we come and do the audit. So that's nice. You can install them pretty simply yourself. I wouldn't be able to, but a handy person could, a handy homeowner. Or like I said, if you want the whole package and you do the QHAC Plus, we'll install it for nothing.
So you're hearing Susan say QHAC, which is Quick Home Energy Checkup, in case you didn't pick that up out there. All right, well, thank you, New Jersey Natural Gas, for being so consumer-minded and looking out for ways for us to all save a little money, save some green, as they say, right?
Yeah, no, it's a great way, and it helps customers afford these upgrades where it might not be available. Again, the loans are up to $15,000 at 0%. Put right on the New Jersey Natural Gas bill. Qualifying is pretty easy because, again, most people do pay their utility bills on time. The low to moderate income program is just great for those customers who need the extra help and the extra money.
All right, very good. Well, Susan Ellman from New Jersey Natural Gas, thank you for being our guest today, sharing so much important information for people to save some green. Just call that number that you see right on your screen.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for having us.
Our pleasure. So remember out there, if it's important to you, it's important to us. I'm Andrea Tarr. We'll see you next time on Scan FYI. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.